Alright, we are recording. Give me 1 second. Alright. So, today. I know, it's been a while. I need to get back on my beginner's guide. I've been lousy about that. I will be doing that. But, as of tomorrow. Probably, maybe, hopefully. I don't know, depending on how streaming goes, I might do it between streams. But anyways, today, Frostfall is getting released. We're gonna go over that and all the other stuff with these patch notes. So yeah, so here we go. Alright, as we just said, Frostfall, 'tis the season, Slayer. Get to know, the snow is fall. Get to know. Wow, I can't read. The snow is falling in Silver, Nicola. Excuse me. Damn, I just drank a lot of soda, sorry. I drink some soda, not a lot. Is preparing gifts for the people of the Showered Isles. Celebrate Frostfall with the island events. Stop adding words. Snowball fights, quests, and Holly. Wow. And Jolly Cosmetics. Festivities begin on December 16th and end on January 6th. In addition, we also have a special gift for you. Visit the store to redeem your free Frostfall gift, 24 hours of Slayer Club membership. We'll read the blog in a second. Last year, they didn't have islands. Well, they did have islands last year, but I think they ran out of time to add actual events because it did come around the time of Christmas. We had snowball fights. That's and the cosmetics, obviously. So I'm glad to see quests and island events this year. Austrian Winter Event Pass. The Austrian Winter Event Pass makes comeback this year. Complete the Event Pass to unlock full Austrian Thermal Armor set. I have this. I probably won't be buying it because I already probably own everything in there. The only way I'd be buying it is if I'm missing a cosmetic for your character, like a weapon or armor. Which I'm probably not because I own this entire armor set. And the Austrians don't have weapons they're in the store. That's what I mean. And I own all of them. Frostwolf. That's what they went with. That I knew that's what they went with, but like it's so fucking just there. Like that's what he is, and it's like why? Defrost Airmain has become reborn as the ferocious Frostwolf. Did I say that right? Ferocious? I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but I see it and I'm saying it the way it sees. I see it. Someone clarify. Is it ferocious? That's the only way I'm able to read it right now. That just sounds wrong to me. They've been rebalanced and given their own unique set of craftable armor and weapons with a new unique effect, battle music, and mastery cards, because Behemoth and then one for each of the weapons, obviously. But card. I say card just for the Behemoth. Frostwolf unique effect. After using Lantern ability, create Geyser that continuously deals 60 frost damage, 100 when power surged. Any Slayer moving through the Geyser for the first time is granted stackable 125 shields. Health shield that lasts for 25 seconds. Mass 600 shields. New Fortitude perk. This, again, okay, so I'm gonna say this right now before I forget. This is not, like, it might work out if you have a Lantern Heavy and maybe not Lantern Heavy, but if you use your Lantern a lot and you are a more defensive player, this might work out. Otherwise, Pangar is still the best, and I watched a video earlier, so I know the nerfs, so we'll go more into that when we go into it. But for uptime, Pangar's still the best, and everything, like, damage, it outweighs this in damage, even though this will have a higher uptime. And then, you know, Fortitude perk, Aegis. Time to shield up. Aegis increases all shields received by 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, and 20%. Why can't I move my mouse? Per rank. At rank 4 and above, gaining 1,000 shields, you ignore the next incoming hit within 15 seconds. Again, defense builds. I would personally never use this, but defense, if you're a defensive player, you might consider it. I just don't see the point, because if you have 1,000 shields, you're not going to die anyways. They're trying to get people to use Bastion, honestly. That is what this is. They are trying to get people to use Bastion, because what it is you get 1,000 shields, you get hit for free, and you use Bastion, reset your shields, and start over. That's what they're trying to get at. And sure, it's good on paper, but like it's not worth it for me, at least for my playstyle. The frozen status has been completely replaced by chilled status, except during Frostwolf Snowfall fights. Give your thumbs a break, Slayer. Yeah, the new devs were working on this. They did it with, I think, Frost Slugs. Last update. But yeah, so you won't get the frozen stats anymore, and I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna like that with Pangar fights. Especially dire Pangar fights. I mean, only dire Pangar fights. Yeah. Warrant Cell effect now reduces duration of shield status effect by 10, 20, 40, 60, 80%. Ooh. And full immunity at level 6. Alright. So Warmth is not just you're immune to chill, you're immune to frost, because there is no frost anymore. That's cool. Urska's legendary weapons ability now blocks beams from Drask Rizikari failings. Use Chronivore, the Chronivore and Valmir. Yes! I will believe it when I see it, but that is fucking amazing. Everyone's always been asking for beams to get a fucking nerf, and there we go. Not even that they needed a nerf. The fact is, they shoot through shit. Like, they shoot through the walls, they shoot through the rocks, they shoot through everything. They'll shoot through the planet to hit you. And it's bullshit. Now, of course, they do have a specific range they won't go past, but if it's within the range, they'll shoot through it. Sorry, I'm eating right now, too. Decrease Pangar weapons frost damage from 3,000 to 2,500. Yeah. That's nerf. It's still the best, honestly, for uptime. Increase Phalanx missiles damage when power surge from 150 to 175. This is actually becoming the best. I think it's tied right now, personally, with my playstyle, I think it's tied right now with Hellion. Hellion also got a nerf on Chainblades and Pike, I believe. I don't know about anything else, but yeah. Applying a refreshing shield when it's already maximum capacity now also refreshes its duration. Okay. That's a good fix. Because I noticed when you get shield and you're at the cap, it'll still wear off even though you're supposedly getting shield. And I'm assuming that's gonna only count for the specific, like if you're using Scarn Lantern, it's only gonna refresh the Scarn Lantern stacks and not the you know, your weapon ability stacks. Like your Scarred Weapon or your Frostwolf stacks. Boreas Aether Strikers now continuously generate frost sprites for 6 seconds after surging. Previously, it was flat 2 strikes. This might actually be really good now. I don't know. Still think Pangar's better on Frost, but like, because I don't surge a lot with Strikers because it doesn't give you iframes. And I feel like that should be a thing to try to get out of an attack. I just do. It is for repositioning, but I think it should also be for getting out of an attack. Decrease the number of hits required for carryback unique effect, second and third velocity thresholds from 1325 to 714. I don't know what the thresholds are or where you get them, but like, cool that's getting a buff, even though carryback really fucking doesn't need a buff. It's already the best Dara weapon. Decreased Churog unique effect stamina threshold from 100 to 75. This is really good. Although it's still not gonna, like, it's really only gonna be useful for stamina heavy builds. Which I do not run because I do not like adrenaline. So. I do like the Churog weapons. I might test it on stream, but like, no promise. I don't know if I like it. Increased number of sprites per charge generated by Boreas. Unique effect from 1 to 2. This is really fucking good. Buff Boreas. That's good. Increased blade spin, walk speed. Increased number of hits required to trigger Heli unique effect from 11 to 15. Why can't I move my mouse? I think my my box here has some dent in it. And that's why. Decrease Heli unique effect when power surge from 225 to 200. And decrease the number of hits required for each to reach carryback unique effect. Second, third velocity thresholds from that to that. What did I read before? Oh, that was Aether Strikers. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. Sorry, I need to start reading this and not just these. Because I got confused there. Okay. Still, Carryback does not need a buff. Like, this is good that it's getting a buff, but it's like, it didn't need one. It's already the best. Hammer. Increased number of sprites from 1 to 2 from Boreas. Decreased Churog unique effect from 125 stamina to 50. That's actually really fucking good. You don't use much stamina with Hammer. You do if you use it right. I don't use it right, and I don't like being always out of stamina, so. Sword. How far are we in this? 13 minutes? How are we only 13 minutes in? God damn, we're halfway done. Keen Edge now also increases your movement speed by 25% for 10 seconds after dealing damage with projectiles. With the projectiles. I'd have to do some testing with that. Might not actually make a difference. Decreases the number of hits required for... It might be actually really good for repositioning because a lot of times you'll activate your sword ability and then the behemoth will run the fuck away. Like, and you'd have to waste half your ability. So that might actually be really good. Decreased number of hits required for each carryback unique effect. Still, don't know what the fuck that is. I'll have to look that up because honestly, I never noticed. Reduce Boreas unique effect, sprite generation rate. So they nerfed it on sword because before sword was the only weapon that Boreas was the best on. Well, no, lies. Sword and axe. If you play axe the way I do, Boreas is literally fucking be all end all. Like, it is great for Frostwolf. You freeze the Behemoth so fast and do so much damage. It's crazy. Sorry. Food. Decrease Turok unique effect stamina by 125 to 75. Again, really good. I like that it's getting a buff like that. Because no one wants to be out stamina. Well, that's a lie. Some people do because it's rolling. But anyways, I don't like running and going. I like it. Like, I love the Turok UE. Visually, I love it. But I never use it. One sec. Okay, that was the last bite. Decrease number of hits required. Still, don't know what the fuck that is. Glad they're buffing it, but it doesn't need a buff. Decrease Turok unique effect. Yeah. Guns need to be 50. Honestly, you do not use enough stamina with guns to warrant, like, anything. War Pike, Executioner Spearhead now triggers on wounding assist. Oh, that's really fucking good. I am so glad about the new devs approach to shit. I am loving. Like, everyone's talking shit. Not everyone. A lot of people are talking shit about the new devs as if they're still the old devs. And I'm like, you gotta have patience with them. And this is fucking why. They're actually working shit out. And not only fixing shit, but making shit that already exists better. Like, I am loving the new devs. So much. Now, if only I can get partnered with Dauntless. Like, that'd be great. Show my appreciation through testing their fixes. Increase Executioner Spearhead bonus from 6% to 8%. Let's go! Honestly, that's gonna get more people to use it. Decrease Executioner Spearhead duration from 2 minutes to 45 seconds. That's a little less of that's. I understand. With every buff, with every heavy buff, because that's a 20% buff you get all stacks. You're gotta get nerfed. So I understand, but like 45 seconds, lower it to a minute. Lowered the stack bonus from 10 to 5. Okay. So they only want you to have it in one fight. They want you to strive to wound. Honestly, I get it. I'm not upset anymore. Now that I know it's from... Yeah, okay, I'm not upset. And the reason why I was upset because I was like, well, you want to get from one fight to the next and be able to continue your stacks, right? But what they're trying to achieve here, obviously, is people are, and I'm one of the people. So I know this for a fact. You go in to 2 fights, you get your 10 wounds on those 2 fights, right? You go one fight, you kill it, you get your last wound after it dies, you run to the next behemoth with a fresh 2 minutes, right? You wound the shit out of it, get your 10 stacks maxed out, 60% damage, kill it, wound at the end, and then what you're doing after that they're trying to fix, obviously, or that I assume they're trying to fix, and I'm one of the people that did this, was any fight I did after that, I would just wound at the beginning, kill it, and then wound at the end. And then go to the next fight. And then just keep my 60% damage throughout every fight. And it would always die within the 15 seconds of my first wound. If it didn't, it probably died around 15 seconds after that. Because I always have, every time a wound wore off, I'd always wound it again. So it'd be within, within 30 seconds of a fight that it would die. So I get this. This makes sense. So I'm not upset anymore. But the problem is that is a huge nerf because look, okay, so if they kept it at 6% and kept it at 10 stacks, it would have been a max of 60% damage. Whereas now, you can only get up to 40, what is that, 45? No, 40% extra damage. They nerfed it by 20%. I thought it was buffed by 20%. They nerfed it by 20%. See. They should have made it 10% and then do the nerf on time, and it would have been nerfed by 10%. That would make me less upset. I'm not that upset, though, because I understand what they're trying to do. Right? They're trying to get people to wound behemoths again. Use War Pike as a War Pike, in other words. Increased number of hits required to trigger Hellion unique effect from 8 to 50. 8 to 50. God damn. 8 to 15. I can't speak. I don't know numbers. Anyways. Again, I don't understand why they're nerfing. I'm guessing they're trying to change meta. So it makes somewhat sense. And then nerf the damage, obviously. And then stamina buff. Or uptime buff is what that's going to be called. I like it. I understand the Hellion. They're trying to make some changes to meta, see how it works, and then they're going to probably fix it later if it's wrong. So I get it. Frostwolf. Changed all cases changed all cases of defrost main to Frostwolf. Decreased the amount of time required before entering Aether state. Styxians now only spawn during Aether state. That's actually really good, but also kind of sucky. I like the area. What is it? I don't remember what it's called. You know, when things are around environmental hazards. That's it. I like the environmental hazards. All stomp attack hitbox origins have been moved slightly closer to the behemoth so they're easier to dodge. That's really fucking good. Frost zones no longer create when Frostwolf stomps during Aether state. Yes, thank you. Because you dodge and then still get chilled. Like, it's so bad. Hitboxes on Shake Attack have been tightened. Cool. That's actually good. Chomp Attack no longer interruptible. Aww. Snowfall Projectiles have been changed to icicles. Yeah, I watched a video on that earlier. My god, it looks amazing. Like, and I actually really like it because it's a lot easier to dodge the small projectiles than it is for a big one, surprisingly. Because you can actually run away. Say you don't know how to dodge it, you can still run away from it, so you have a chance of not getting hit, right? Whereas the snowball just fucking hit you half the time. Physical damage dealt during their projectile charge up has been slightly decreased. And its frost damage has been slightly increased. That's really good. Like, that makes sense. That's why it's good. It makes sense. Projectile attacks now spawn multiple projectiles that create smaller frost zones when they hit the ground. Because it's an icicle, it's a smaller projectile. It makes sense. I like it. Slightly decreased the speed of Frostwolf's stalking move and tightened its hitboxes. Cool. So it doesn't run away from, or it doesn't get away from you as much. So if you are a player that chases it down instead of waiting for the boop, that's good. I wait for the boop because honestly, I don't feel like chasing it down. Quill Strides. Enraged Homecoming Quill attack no longer has a damage, is no longer a damage threshold interrupt. That's really fucking good. Now only interruptible by attacking its head. It's been like that for like 4 weeks. if not more. Like, it's been that way since it's been fixed. You cannot boop. You have not been able to boop the arms. At least I haven't. T-Frost Nasher's snapshot attack now hits twice during the initial slam and once during the tail swipe. Snapshot? Oh, Defrost Nasher. Duh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so Defrost Nasher, something I really liked about him was when he starts his fight and you run up to him, he'll do a tail. He has a chance, and even during the fight, he has a chance to do a tail slam, get up, and then do a twirl. Right? That's the attack that it's talking about. If you dodged the tail slam, the twirl wouldn't be an attack for you anymore. If you did not dodge the tail slam, the swirl would be an attack. If you got hit by the tail slam, it would not be an attack, obviously. It would count as a dodge. I don't like this fix because I like it when attacks can be... I don't want to use the word cheese, but that's exactly what it is. Like, you know, I like it when there's leeway. That's what I mean. I like it when there's leeway. Like, oh, we're congratulating you for doing this thing, right? That's what I like. But I get it. I understand the fix. I still know the dodges for both, so it'd be fine. Just kind of upsetting that they're doing that. Rezakari slightly increased the amount of damage required to wound Rezakari tail. Yeah, Rezakari's tail was super easy to wound, so glad they're fixing that. Cold Snap, Aether Charge, High Alert, and Dark Matter Island events will appear less frequently during Frostfall. Cool! Because they need the new ones to come out faster. All Benson-themed repeaters now make wonderful ram noises when fired. Did I say wonderful? God damn it, I can't read. Beautiful. Music and UI are more clearly heard when playing with 3D audio enabled. Cool. Repeaters. Repeaters reticle and now has 2 stages. One shows damage fall off from aiming at target, and the other shows empowered reload ability if near the availability if near any behemoth, not just the one being aimed at. That's cool. There's so much more to go through. UI, when player has more than +6 in a perk, a new UI element will appear to inform them that the perk is capped at +6, no more +9 Aether Hunter. Yeah, why are people still thinking that +9 is it works. They don't stack. Like, they do not... Do I need that in my beginner's guide, that they do not stack? Like, is that something I needed? I'm not even on the video for cells yet. Like, god damn. Item tooltips, tooltip descriptions now provide additional information of where you can obtain them. Change text format across UI elements for clarity. Alright. The hold to skip option on cinematics only shows when button is pressed. Cool. That's just quality of life, though. Well, no, it's not, technically. That's how other games have it set up, so it makes sense that they did that. You press it once, it shows it, then you hold it. And if it goes away, you gotta press again, obviously. Weapon and escalation level text changed to required weapon level and required escalation level. That's really good. Weekly quests now unlock in a linear order to reduce quest markers in Ramsgate. That's really good. Weekly quest names have been changed to represent the order in the quest line. That's also really good. How far are we? Goddamn! Bug fixes. Behemoths no longer freeze up during combat when near walls. Cool. God Hand B, more Pike won't need it. All of these that used to not trigger Berserk now trigger Berserk. I'm super happy about this because there were tests that we did when weapons came back and weapons got fixed and all that. Berserker got buffed and everything, and it wouldn't work. I'm happy that they're finally making Berserker work for literally any damage you do. Well, maybe not any damage. Obviously, Lanterns still don't, but... Ow. Goddamn. But yeah, I like it. Behemoth debuff effect. Anything your weapon does, in other words. Terra Behemoth debuff effect will generate healing orbs when the behemoth affected by the debuff is hit. That's really good. I think it was somewhat glitched before. But that's good. Because I think before it would still do it when they were hit, but it would also do it once every like 5 seconds or so, which was weird. So, or what that means is the glitch where if someone on the island terror procced a behemoth, right? Anywhere on the island, anyone who's fighting a different behemoth would still get the terror procced healing orbs to show up. Like, say we were on Cape Fury and you were fighting a I was fighting Umbral not Quillshot, Umbral Koshai, you were fighting the wolf, right? Shock Doggy. You terror proc Shock Doggy, I'd hit mine and still get the orbs, and it'd be weird. So that's probably what this is talking about. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that's just of it. So now it'll only come out for the behemoth with the debuff. In other words, that's what it says, and I had to explain it in order for my mind to comprehend it. Sorry for the long explanation. Fix bug where hits could sometimes count twice towards Careback unique effect. Last time I checked, Careback unique effect did not count on hits. Like, I don't... Again, I'm so confused about the Careback unique effect buffs because last time I checked, it was on a cooldown. Like, it wasn't like you hit so many times and it activates. It was on a cooldown, and then if you hit, it activated. Like, I'm so confused on what this fucking unique effect they're talking about is. Fixed issues with Serrated Blades mod activating too frequently when applying a Boris to all wound damage. Or a bonus to all wound damage. Okay. Didn't notice that. Didn't ever test it because I don't use Chain Blades, but cool. I needed to test it. I forgot to test a lot of stuff on Chain Blades. Blade Spin can no longer be auto-triggered again when holding heavy attack input between combos. Cool. They're fixing stuff. Fixing glitches. The Chronovore's Vortex no longer affects players outside the combat area. Cool. Improved collision boundaries so players can no longer pass through the Behemoth. Yes! That's been needing fixed since day one. Loving the new devs. Koshai tails now properly disappear after being severed. So they don't grow back anymore? Is that what that means? Or is it the tail itself falling off and then disappearing? Because I like severed parts not disappearing. Like, that's something that made Dauntless fun. I'm guessing it's a lag issue they're trying to fix, but like, less entities on the map, but like, I don't know, I like the severing of stuff staying. Rezkari's tail now counts for all tail-based changes. I don't understand, but okay. No longer gets stuck when trying to run. No longer appears in Terra Escalation. No longer counts as a neutral behemoth for bounties. All really fucking good. Yeah, he didn't count as a shock behemoth. And he'd show up in Terra all the time. All the fucking time. Hunting Grounds. Frost Escalations and Paradox Breaks no longer have flashing VFX bugs when and have been re-enabled in the hunt menu. Cool. The guaranteed that's the word. The guaranteed behemoth will keep spawning on the island even after they've fled. Did not know that was a bug. Also, I wouldn't have known that's a bug because behemoths don't fucking flee on me and my friends. So, I'm sorry. I don't know who's letting behemoths flee, but that's weird. I understand there's people that don't know how to play. I apologize for my my rudeness towards you. If that was rudeness towards you, I apologize. That was my incompetence. Alright. Moving on. Updated various rumor objectives to require combat merits instead of exploration merits. Yeah, like the ones that were just fixed and released last update. Cool. Killing Shroud clones no longer counts towards Behemoth kill. Come on! I mean, I get it. I like it. But, like, the new devs are actually fixing shit, which tells me that this is finally actually fixed. Which means that they probably no longer count as Umbral Behemoths, or, you know, if you just had to kill a certain number of Behemoths, you could literally go farm a Shroud, get it down to a quarter health, get it laser charged, and have it constantly spawn clones after you kill it. Like that. Ah! I like it, but I don't like it. The ponytail hairstyle no longer flickers. It flickered? What? Lantern's overcharge VFX no longer overrides transmog VFX in Ramsgate. Don't know what that means. Lantern Trail VFX is no longer stack when switching lanterns. Good fix. That would get annoying. Alright, we're gonna skim through this. He was missing his journal entry, the new Shock Behemoth. Savit was missing his journal entry. I'm glad that's fixed. I like my lore. State's bonus wound damage is based on core damage was part damage. Seems like they fixed acidic and tactician perk descriptions. I'm to be based on core damage. I didn't know acidic got fixed, so I'm gonna look at that when we get in, see what this fix actually is. Savit repeaters no longer appear craftable before they're that's the same glitch that Phalanx had with Strikers, so I'm happy. Or I think all of his weapons might have had that get glitch, so I'm glad they're fixing that with his. Facebook where players could public heroic escalations when they did not meet the requirements. That's good. For allow post cold river keep repeatable quests no longer appeal in the hunt menu. I love it. Lena Silver journal entry because that bugged the shit out of me first day. I had to go collect them and then leave so they'd stop showing up. Lena Silver's journal entry now unlocks after meeting her on bit. That's actually really good. I'm sure it was glitched for a lot of people because she was no longer actually able to be talked to. My nose is stuffed up. Anyways. Remove car text, blah blah. Remember to incorrect text, weapon currently equipped, incorrect screens, that's good. Glad they're fixing stuff. So I'm trying to skim through these because I don't really care about non-important stuff. Like, this is important. The weapon currently equipped being incorrect. But it's also like, you should know what weapons you have equipped. Okay, Flash now properly gets checked off the move list when in training grounds. So that's useless but good at the same time. Training grounds the reason why I say it's useless is because training grounds does not correctly or accurately label your damage. It gives you a weird amount, or not weird amount. It gives you a base. I don't know what level. It's because of whatever level they made them. So if you're using a level 1 on them, you're going to get 1. Obviously, if you're using level 20, you're going to get an extremely different number. But because I don't know the level, it's weird. It's not... They honestly need to let you select hunting grounds for level behemoths to do different types of things. Like, they need to add several hunting grounds, like from level 1 to level 20, so that you can actually test your weapons, at the very least. Because as it stands right now, the current hunting grounds, like, it's better to just go to a behemoth and test your weapons, see how fast you kill it. Personally. Hunting grounds are really only good for if, like, say, when a weapon gets reworked, like Chainblades just did. Hunting grounds are really fucking good to go in and learn new movesets for weapons. Like, don't go and fight a Rezakari when you're learning a new weapon movesets. It's not going to work out for you if you don't know how to fight Rezakari, don't know his dodges and stuff. Most of us do, but some of us don't. That's all I'm going to go into on that. Just, training grounds are good for some things, not good for other things. Like, you can't test overpower on it, but you can't knock out the behemoths and that such stuff. Or knock out the test dummies. UI elements are now correctly aligned in the escalation around summary screen. That's cool. Fixed a bug that was preventing players from applying their changes when using the dial armor menu. That's weird. Glad they're fixing stuff, but that's a weird glitch. Quest UI no longer changes size when quest buttons are highlighted with gamepad. That's cool. Didn't know that was a glitch, but they're fixing stuff. That's more of a quality of life in my eyes, but okay. I'm guessing it looked weird, honestly. I'm getting into almost an hour here. I need to hurry this up. Camera now correctly returns to players using when closing the NPC. Yeah, that's been a glitch for a while. I am really glad they're fixing this. Like, so if you go into middleman and like pause your game or something, sometimes it would just break the camera and you'd back out of middleman and it'd just be stuck there forever until someone loaded a hunt, which you couldn't do. Someone else had to, so hopefully you had a different Farm Power later. Yeah, just break. Just break. I'm assuming that's what they're talking about, but yeah, just break the game. Escalation level requirement icons now set to appropriate escalation type icon when selecting hero. That's good. I love it. Lets you know what the Esca is. Stamina tutorial stage middle panel text is now centered on ultra wide resolutions. Cool. That's a weird one, but cool. Love a centered thing. Buff and debuff icons now with values higher than 100 now always visible. Cool. Slayer link rewards panel is now scrollable. I love it. I actually love it. That's been weird, but I love it. Quest descriptions are now scrollable. Yes, necessary. Like, you just read it and it just cut off and you can't scroll. Like, I'm glad they're fixing that. Moves and combo titles in the move list screen now wrapped to multiple lines instead of overflowing. That's really fucking good. That fixes annoyance. That fixes a huge annoyance when you're learning the game and actually know how to look at that stuff. Equipped button, or the equip button only shows if the item is unlocked and isn't equipped. That's actually really good. Fixed incorrect icon for Frostwarden Telescope lore item. I still need to go and collect that. Alright. Now, did I read everything? Yes. Performance. Sorry. Fish crash that occurs when on the loading screen. Cool. Glad they fixed that. Alright, first thing first, we're going to look at the event pass. Because I want to see if I own everything. It's not going to show us. Cool. Alright. Moving back. Then. We'll stream it later when the update actually goes live. So, keep doing for that. We're not going to read this stuff because it just goes over the stuff we're already about to watch. Or read. So, here we go. Let's watch the thing. That was loud. That's cool. That is one of their best, that is, I'd say, one of their best trailers. Because it actually shows a lot. We probably couldn't see much of anything important in there that's coming in the Frostfall event. Other than there is going to be a Krolak event. Or, not Krolak, but I forget his name. I always forget his name. But he's going to have his own event where he can show up on islands. I would hope that stays. It's a nerfed version of him from his mission, but I hope it stays so people can learn how to fight him before they go do his mission. Wait. Oh, lore. Ha! That's what that takes you to. Oh my god, they tell you how to make it! Oh! That's cool. That's cool. Okay, that's cool. So if you want to be Dauntless festive for the holidays, make some for your family. That's cool. Oh, that's nice. What a year's been? Military. We're gonna skip a lot of this stuff because I'd like to just get in. Beautiful or Bountiful Blessings. They're bringing back the first. Or it's new this year. Last year it was the Frostfall gift or whatever, gift of the Frostfall or something. But this year it's Frost Flare gift. So that's nice. Frostwolf Snowdown, that's something we saw in the video. Obviously, it's a more fun version in the video than it will be. But what this event is, and I watched the video on earlier, so I'm going to sum up this entire thing, is, and if you want to go see the video, I'd recommend it. Captain Maelstrom is who it's from, and he is an amazing content creator for Dauntless. So, good-ass partner. Love it. Anyways, this event works where there's snowballs around the map, and you can either fight the Embermain, the Frostwolf normally, or you can go grab a snowball and pelt it at it. Pelting it with snowballs will do so much more damage, you'd kill it so much faster, and it's just, yeah. Anyways, Krolaki, did I call him the Krolak? I don't know what I called him. Oh, long time enemy. Koltaga. Koltaga is his name. So yeah, that's the new event. Koltaga. Well, Krolaki Wild Hunt, but Koltaga is what his event is, and I hope it stays. Let's see here. Complete one time limited objectives during each wave event to earn points and secure the Wild Hunt champion bragging rights. So I'm guessing that it gives you a title for the hunt. Never mind. That's stupid. Hey, stop licking the couch. You weird little shit basket. I love you, though. Are you licking the couch? Don't lick me. You gross. I love you. Alright, back to this. Sorry, it's been almost an hour. Stupid level Frostwolf Traditions return. The snowball fight and the forts. So basically what this is the snowboards events. You're going to try to get, by interacting with team flag, then throw snowballs to destroy the opposing team's forts. First team to destroy the other forts faster wins. And then there's just a snowball fight, where it's everyone against everyone, and literally stupid. It's stupid because literally you'd have people that stand point blank and just completely pelt you constantly with snowballs the second you want to freeze if they have their aim down. It's stupid. I like the forts one so much better. Explore the 4 new quests and the tie-in Frostfall event activities above to earn some extra rewards while having fun with friends. The store, free Frostfall gift, 24-hour Slayer Club membership with this membership, blah, 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 obviously. Same as every other membership. Celebrate Frostfall in style with this new stuff. A new hat, new boots, new lantern, new banner, flag, and staff. Love it. I'll be buying that pack. The Austrian Winter Hunt Pass makes its comeback this year. Yeah. If you are a Switch player and do not have this, and you see this skin and be like, I already have that. No, you don't. You have the Switch version of this outfit. Of course, without the hat. The Switch version, what they did when they came out with the Switch or the Switch cosmetics, was they reskinned this OG Season 1 set of armor from the first Hunt Pass, right? The dyes are slightly different, and I like this one more than the Switch one. It looks better with the dye, with where you can put dyes and how colored they are. Like, the Switch one is so much worse, comparatively, in my eyes. I have both, so I can show them off when I stream later if you're confused and you want to watch that, or whatever. Also, the event store. To get coins, you know how to do that. If you were here, you want to take part in events, obviously, summing all of this up. And then break parts on Behemoths. So do events, break parts on Behemoth. And gather Farslayer gifts in the hunting grounds. So that's what you want to do. And they're doing a event right now. Get festive with your character, with your friends, with people in Ramsgate. Take a screenshot, send it to them. Winners will get $40 plus in prizes of in-game cosmetics that are not currently available this season. So I'm guessing they'll be out next year, but if you want them early, you get them. And that will end on January 7th. Is when they'll list the winners. So yeah, get festive, send in your screenshots, have a chance to win. Winners will be chosen based off creativity. And honestly, I do love Captain Maelstrom stuff, but I feel like he's somewhat cheated. Not gonna lie, but I have to let it slide because, yeah. Okay, so what he did was in his picture, and if you watch the video, you'll see this. He took a picture of himself in the test server with Frostwolf armor on. And I feel like that's cheating because it's not out yet, but by the time this ends, it will be out and everyone should have it and able to do the stuff with it, basically doing what he did. So I have to let it slide. But I still feel like it's cheating because he did it early. Just saying, that's where I'm going to leave that. Anyways, terms and conditional eligibility. Read this if you want to do it. Oh, you have to be 18 or plus. Require permission. Under the age of 18, require parents' permission or legal guardian permission prior to submission. Submissions. I'm actually going to read this. Are to ensure that, or participants are to ensure that their submissions are original and shall not contain any obscene, blasphemous, libellous, offensive, pornographic, or otherwise unlawful or inappropriate material or activity, including but not limited to reference to trademarks, logos, or branding of any names, products, or services of a third party, submissions, blah, 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 obviously. And then license. So, that is the patch notes. If you liked this video, please think about that. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me your notion in comments how fast I need to go next time. If I fuck stuff up, tell me about it. Tell me things I should skip next time if I took too long on a certain area. You know? Other than that, have a good one. We'll be streaming later for the starting of Frostfall, obviously, in Dauntless. And the Fortnite winter event starts today. Not gonna go in that on this video. This is a Dauntless video. But yeah, we will be streaming both. Depending on which starts first is the first one that we're going to stream. So we will be back later. Have a good one, and goodbye.